Previously on the 100 Line Last Defense Academy.
Hold hands, okay?
What the fuck? Let's all hold hands here in front of Ado again. Because we've been stuck here in this route for way too long.
And now back to Zero Escape 4, The Infinity Files.
Hello!
NicoB! Back with some more the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. When we last left off, Takumi and team travel with Nozomi to an enemy base in hopes to get her to absorb her commander. However, Veshtis, having lost a whole bunch in this timeline, really goes off the deep end and just kills all the commanders ahead of time. And meanwhile, while they're out, Veshtis attacks, killing off Shoma and Ava, leading Hiriko and the others to believe that Takumi betrayed them and in fact was working alongside the invaders the whole time in hopes of avoiding death. The team breaks up and everyone's big sad. And also Nozomi's not getting any better. So Shion, I mean Fireboy, gives his life to save hers. So what's left of the team works together to fight and defeat Veshtis. But oh my god, who's this stabbing her? Oh god, it's fucking Ado again.
That's right, I was evil the whole time.
Yep, turns out the brainwashing did literally nothing. He's just that fucked up.
I can't believe you fell for this shit twice, Takumi, you big dummy. Oh, I love you. I can't wait to kick your ass.
But that's when all of our friends come back and they're like, no, friendship is magic. And then we all hold hands and power up and become Super Saiyan gods and use our ultimate power to defeat Ado. And so we lie on the ground in this beautiful weather while everyone laughs at Nozomi and Takumi being embarrassing, cringy anime horseshit. Roll the credits. And overall, yeah, it was a fun route. I think this is what I would define as a dumb fun route. I do feel it was let down a little bit just by the fact that it was essentially the same exact plot line with Ado pretending to just be their friend again, which really makes Takumi also look hella stupid because he essentially fell for the same thing twice. But inevitably just doesn't have the same impact that it would have the first time because that's just how it goes, man. If you use the same plot line or the same idea again, it just doesn't really hit the same unless it's got something else kind of going with it, but it didn't really here. I saw some of you guys talk about, well, hey, it's you know, the fact that Takumi was talking to him and saying how he was so much better brainwashed when the whole time he wasn't brainwashed, and how it was kind of fucked up how much he was just like rubbing it in Ado's face. And it's like, I guess, but it doesn't, I don't think that necessarily made it any more captivating or specifically memorable. It's still just too much like what it was the first time around, you know? And I'm not saying I don't like Ado being that like villain or whatever, right? I think that's sort of why this is kind of the don't think about it too much route and just enjoy the ride. Because I personally almost think they just ended it with Ado, because having your friend come back and betray you again is also just a very shonen anime like kind of thing to do. And just so they could reuse his final boss theme again, which I'm starting to think is basically like Ado's anthem. But I still think overall though, this route was just fun. I like the bonding that Takumi had with everybody, and it was overall like definitely a much happier route, right? Like generally most things went pretty well, all things considered, and that was kind of nice. I think it was a perfect kind of palate cleanser from some of the heavier stuff we'd already kind of encountered, so I think we got this at a good time. I mean, it still did lead to Shoma and Ava essentially dying off screen, and man, we just kind of moved on past them fast, didn't we? We like barely even comment on it. We're like, whatever, it's just fucking Shoma, and Ava was gonna be commander, who gives a crap? Damn. So I think overall, I'm probably gonna, I overall rate this one pretty high. I think it was a good one. I don't know if I'd rate it above like Veshtis or the Veshtis route or the second scenario route. It's definitely one I'd say I consider to be a good one, not an insanely amazing one, but still a quite good one. That's something I definitely want to do at the end of this series. I think I want to go through and literally like do like a tier list of all the endings to this game, or endings or routes or whatever. But anyway, last episode, Cherry Def said, we should have known all along that Ado was faking. There's no way Kameda and Sansa's son was straight. How can we all be so blind? I know, right? The moment he starts simping after freaking Moko, we should have immediately been like, oh, you're fucking full of shit, Ado. You weren't brainwashed at all, were you? He's like,
you got me. I should have known that wasn't gonna fly by you guys. You're way too smart for me.
Sans over there.
God dang it, I didn't raise my son to be a straight man.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We only allow gayness in this asshole, Ado. If you don't like touching dick, you can get out.
But anyway, Cherry Death, thank you so much for hilariously stupid and accurate comment. And it's that reason you are comment of the day. But all right, so we do still have another ending to handle here, which is choosing to suck up Nozomi, this is just gonna lead to a sad one. But we'll get it out of the way. Let's just go ahead and do it. Oh, okay. I was like, did I like click the wrong thing? Okay. For some reason, it's going through the fight as well. I guess they couldn't code it to her, just hop straight to it for when it was like during a fight or something. All right, this is gonna. We're now moving from the happy shonen anime route to the incredibly sad, depressing ending to a shonen anime route.
All right, I'll do it, Nozomi. I do because I love you.
All right.
I'm remembering my answer as I held Nozomi.
Thank you, Takumi.
You don't need to thank me.
Okay, then I won't. Instead, just promise me one thing. That you won't regret your choice.
Yeah. I promise.
She's not satisfied. And then... Aw. The trembling hand I stabbed her. Zomi's life force streamed into me through my infuser.
Takumi, I love.
You said it before I stabbed you, goddammit.
Well done, Takumi. You killed her with your own two hands.
Shut the hell up.
Of course, how could it go any other way? How heroic you are with the power you got from sacrificing her. A shame I'm going to kill you anyway. Ah, you gotta love it.
Shut up! I'm going to kill you!
I'm so glad you have such strong feelings for me, Takumi. Then let's do it. Let's kill each other. In this moment. Here and now. It's just you and me.
Oh, shit. Everybody else is gone. Oh, fuck yeah. Down, down.
Say when.
Cool.
Oh, interesting. He didn't go into his raving purple state.
And my first didn't bother showing up. Thanks, guys. You suck. Whack.
And it's like, what the fuck? Why don't you lunch her? This horse shit.
Damn, Brett. I'm just that good. Bam.
I lost. You're bleeding a lot, too. Not much cryptoglobin left in you, is there?
Shut up.
My hand trembles as I grip my blade. My vision was blurry and warped.
At this rate, you'll die too.
Damn, I didn't realize I had such massive heels on my shoes. That much was obvious. Absorbing Ado's cryptoglobin might be able to save me, but I didn't want to do something like that. Even if it meant I'd die. There's just a good call there, Takumi. We already know how that would go.
What's it matter to you?
Then do it.
Where the hell did my friends go anyway? Seriously, where are they? I mean, I know the other ones got like beat up or whatever. What about my allies that were here earlier? Or that came to save me?
Tell me one last thing. Did you always truly hate us? All those days? Smiling together. You weren't even being a little sincere.
Of course I was being sincere. Couldn't you tell? I love you guys. Love and peace. How unfortunate and tragic that things had to end up like this.
God. You won't even let death stop you from being a jerk. God.
Give in to rage and raise my sword and...
Yeah.
Blood oozed out of Ada's mouth. Life drained out of his face in front of my eyes. And almost as if we were connected, I reached my limit. My strength drained from my body, and my vision grew darker and darker. I forgot about everyone, everything. And then...
See you around, best friend.
Just before I lost consciousness, all I could hear was Ada's last words echoing in my head. Dead. Vengeance fuels me. Fuck my other friends. Coming of age route, best friend. Who knows where everybody went? Who cares? They're gone. All right. So, yeah, that was fun, I guess. I did sort of appreciate that this one gave a little bit more of like, instead of just Ado going to his fit of rage and then fucking like killing himself that way. I did sort of appreciate that Takumi was just like legit livid that he like essentially got tricked again and like was like, did really none of this mean anything to you? But I'm also like, where the fuck did the rest of my friends go? Like, seriously. Whatever, they all fucking died. All right, hopping back. So we're hopping back now to whether Nozomi should lie or not. And okay, this still does count as the coming of age route. So I have a feeling that this is going to probably lead to a quick ending because it's pretty obvious this is a bad idea. And it's clear that Ado was already trying to get us to fuck it up. So I think it's just going to lead to us like essentially getting like found out by Hiroko or whatever, like right from the start and causing this to spiral out of control much earlier. And it's going to be made even worse now because Nozomi will be like complicit in it where everyone's already kind of on edge. So let's just go ahead and knock this out. I'll be surprised if this ends up going on for any significant amount. All right, lie!
It's a lie!
This the Kokichi route.
Nozomi, I think we should lie.
What? Yeah, what has the truth done for anybody? It's like you said, there's no guarantee everyone will get on board even if you're honest. Your story concerns our past, too. Hearing about it could make everyone paranoid. You might even get more suspicious and assume you're hiding other stuff as well.
That's true, but I don't want to lie to my friends anymore.
I'm sorry. This is a necessary evil, and we just gotta do it to see what happens. for our team to maintain unity. If it'll get us to our happy ending, and do whatever it takes. And Sho must die in that other ending. I can't let him die. Or Ava, she's smoking hot.
Takumi, I get what you're saying, I really do. But can't we think about this a little more?
No, shut up. If we do, we'll only torment ourselves. You heard how everyone was acting this morning. If we don't do something, the special defense unit will fall apart. And if you're not comfortable, I can handle it for you. I'm gonna do it right now. I'll tell them and just say it was what I heard from you the first time around. Don't look so worried. We can pull this off. Come to the cafeteria tomorrow morning, okay? Just don't forget to put this on first.
But Takumi...
Damn. You just like already like immediately saying this is like the wrong choice. I pressed the temporary tattoo into Nozomi's palm before walking out of the room and end the conversation. Now I made my choice. There was no point in hesitating. As Special Defense Unit's leader, I was going to restore unity in it. Feeling determined, I went back to my room. Feeling determined for some reason. Alright. Time for this all to get fucked up on day 13. Morning already. Okay, off to the cafeteria. When I arrived at the cafeteria, Nozomi was already there. Good morning, Nozomi.
Oh, Takumi.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Nozomi rolled up her sleeve to reveal her bicep. On it was the decal I'd given her yesterday.
It should be fine, right?
Yeah, it's perfect. Leave the rest to me. I waited for everyone to gather in the cafeteria and start my explanation as planned. I told them that Nozomi was an invader who switched sides. She was abandoned because of her weak cryptoglobin and infiltrated the Special Defense Unit to exact her revenge. She wasn't able to say anything because her memory was so hazy. And although everyone was skeptical at first, they started to believe it when I told them it was the same story I heard from her in my last timeline. By the time Nozomi showed the tattoo as proof, they were all completely convinced. So that's how it all went down.
This place has always been so fired up about fighting those guys.
And why she's the only one who has to use the artificial class armor. But if Miss Scarafucci's that weak, will it even be possible for her to get revenge?
You can't say that, brother dearest. I didn't understand much of that, but It's like an ugly duckling story where a failed ninja tries to become a leader of his clan, right?
Sure, Naruto.
Maybe, I guess.
What a shock that even your clever commanding officer was in the dark about this.
But everything in her story adds up.
You've got some nerve acting happy about it. You just done your job properly from the start.
I'm sorry. I didn't actually do any of this.
Time for a special remedial lesson from the boss. Get over here.
No, have mercy.
And so Nozomi was cleared of suspicion and the Special Defense Unit was happy again. But for how long? Everyone was apologizing and talking to Nozomi again. Seeing it made me feel like the lie was all worth it. I was sure I made the right decision. What the hell? what the fuck is this? We threw a mini party that night to celebrate clearing up the misunderstanding. Wow, they made an entire CG just for this goofy fucking this goofy fucking moment. Why is Kyoshka fucking drunk and talking to her sword? Also, what is that fucking soda we have? Was it Fant Cola? Fanta, it's like Fanta and Coke together. Not everyone was there, but it was a joyous event all the same. Actually, everyone was there. Rui just didn't feel like. Rui's like, you want me to draw a fucking extra CG for this stupid side bit? Fuck you. Fine, I'll do it, but I'm not drawing everybody in there, all right? You get 6 people. It's been a while since we had so much fun. Wished our days could go on like this forever. I swore to myself I'd do everything in my power to protect all of these smiles. I will be shocked if this goes on for any more past this day. We got 1 day here. Whoa. Whoa, what the fuck was that?
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school.
And that just ends. A sudden noise overtook the announcement I've been half listening to as I woke up. It wasn't the announcement malfunctioning, but instead the sound of someone hitting me in the back of the head. But by the time I realized that, I was already unconscious. I woke up with vicious pain in the back of my head. My vision was spotty, like from the blow to the head. What the hell happened to me? I tried to calm down and went over the last thing I remembered. I'd been sleeping in my room, heard Sirei's usual morning announcement. Then a sudden intense shock knocked me out. My memory was gradually returning. The vision came back at the same time. What the fuck?
This?
I was shut inside one of the cages in the courtyard. What was happening to me? Who did this? I was too confused to think rationally.
Somebody! Anybody! Help!
Ugh, knock off that miserable bleating, peasant.
Kurata? Guys, what's going on here? Why would you turn on me like...
Quit screwing with us!
Garara's angry bellow cut through my confused babbling.
The only ones who turned on anyone were you and Nozomi. Isn't that right?
What do you mean? We'd never...
Then what do you call this?
That's... How...
I made it after I saw it in the Giftomatic's history.
Right.
Strange, isn't it? Why would anyone need to fabricate evidence of a potential commander here at the school? Don't just sit there, you filthy liar! Explain yourself!
No! You've got it all wrong. I can clear this up.
We understand just fine, asshole.
I'm serious. You have to believe me, please.
Ugh, enough! Just listening to you is going to make my eardrums bleed. You can howl and moan here until you die. I'll throw the other liar in next to you later.
After practically spitting those venomous words at me, Karara and the rest of the team left.
Wait! Everybody! It's really not what you think, really! I just wanted everyone to survive. I do it for you. You have to believe me. Please!
My screams echoed throughout the courtyard in vain. How could this happen? I thought I was guiding them toward a happy ending.
Looks like I have a new neighbor. How nice that we get to enjoy time together in such an intimate space. I'm so glad you listened to me. Welcome to the neighborhood, Takumi.
Shh. I couldn't even bring myself to respond to Edo. I was already sinking into a pit of despair. Yeah. That went about as well as I expected. Coming of age route. Howdy, neighbor. All right. We're done. We're done with this. Okay. With that, we are now hopping all the way back to this one. Save which school? So, and hilariously enough, lo and behold, fucking Doringo is back from the demon dead. God, I sure did miss Durara. Haven't seen her in fucking forever. I swear to God, I think we've had more episodes of this LP now where she's been dead than when she's been alive. Whether that's going to amount to much this time, I don't know, but hopefully at least to something at some point to where I actually can bother remembering she exists in this game. So, however, I have a deep feeling this is probably going to lead to a pretty depressing route because we're now going to abandon our mission, go back and save Last Defense Academy and leave Second to Last Defense Academy to fend for themselves, which is probably going to lead to just all of them there dying or Nozomi dying or something. This is seemingly the last potential route before we actually hop over to just to murder Ado. All right, Last Defense Academy, we're going back. Never mind. On second thought, I'll be right back. Can't abandon the main campus. If it falls, this will all be for nothing. Let's head back to Last Defense Academy.
Are you sure?
If the invaders get inside the defense room there, Manny's finished. It's our only choice.
What's going to happen to everyone at this academy, though? We came here to help them, and now we're just going to leave? Are you really okay with that?
Were we supposed to be saving someone who died in your future?
I know, but they managed to make it through this attack last time. They should be able to do the same again. Last Defense Academy has to come first. The enemy didn't attack so soon before. We need to hurry if we want to stop the worst from happening.
Oh?
All right, if that is your decision, let's not waste any more time. I want to get back as soon as we can.
There's a school bus in the parking lot here. We can use that.
The parking lot? Okay, let's check it out.
Instead of saving Second to Last Defense Academy, we'd be returning and protecting our own school. Fucked up. And fuck Nozomi. That was my decision. I had to stick with it. Even so, I'm still worried about her. And we stole their bus.
There's a bus here, just like you said.
Oh?
Tsubasa, do you think you can drive it? Yeah, I should be able to figure something out. Let's get on and head back.
An idea was forming in my head. A dishonest, cowardly idea. But it may be the only way. If I couldn't save everyone here, I needed to save Karo at the very least. You know, on second thought, I don't know why we didn't just have everybody here just hop on the bus with us and immediately head back. Just ignore well, that's right. No, it's that's right. I actually remember I think most people were, that's right. Most folks were dead already. And then Nozomi and Moko, I think, were off campus. But we managed to stop them before Moko got captured or whatever. Sorry guys, but before we head back, can we swing by the enemy base first? Just for a minute. It won't take long, I promise.
Well, if we're quick, I guess it won't make too much difference. All right, but if we're doing this, we have to hurry.
Thanks. Really appreciate it. We boarded the school bus and drove toward the northern edge of the school grounds. And then a little ways from there, we saw it. The enemy stronghold. We got out and walked the rest of the way so we wouldn't be spotted.
That's where the invaders are holed up, huh?
There sure are a lot of them.
Before I could say anything, another voice cut across me.
Huh? Who are you guys?
Oh, maybe we are actually going to be able to save her then. I thought for sure Nozomi's going to be dead in this route. I guess maybe we'll save her and maybe Moko, because I think Moko's out here too. And then everybody, so that'd be Karara, Ugamu, Kiyoshika would all be dead. It was a voice I knew all too well. I instinctively turned to face the speaker.
Are you wearing class armor? Then are you?
Yeah.
My heart almost flew out of my chest. And there she was, alive again. It was such a relief. I had to fight to stay on my feet. I could feel the beginning of the tears in the corners of my eyes.
Are you on our side? You are, aren't you? Please, you have to help me. Our infirmary's been destroyed, and Nico's been captured. Without his help, I can't fix the Revive-O-Matic or bring my friends back. Moko, that's one of our team. She's already heading for the base. But with just the two of us, I don't think...
Zomi, please. You have to calm down.
Huh? How do you know my name?
It's a long story, but I'm from the fucking future. I have time to explain it all right now. We're from another school like yours, Last Defense Academy. We're about to head back there. And I want you to come with us.
What? I can't. I can't just leave. The others need my help.
That was more or less how I expected her to react. But I wasn't leaving her behind. The Revive-O-Matic doesn't work on Nozomi. She gets seriously hurt trying to raid this base. No, I won't let that happen. Saving her is the whole reason I came back. It's okay. You see, I'm from the future, and I know your team is going to be all right.
The future?
That's right. Everyone's going to be okay. Moko and Kyoshika, Karawa, and Ugamu. They'll all be fine. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, I can already tell this is going to suck, bro. Oh, God. I already don't like the setup for this. This definitely seems like a route that's going to lead to Nozomi fucking hating Takumi. So he's going to bring her back, and then they're all going to die. So Moko's already gone in there. So I guess, all right, so she's toast too. And then, oh, fuck.
You know their names too? Just who are you?
Our school's in danger. It's the place our whole mission here hinges on. If it gets destroyed, we lose. Humanity's finished.
We're finished?
I'm not exaggerating. I mean the war was all for nothing.
All of it?
I knew Nozomi wouldn't be able to refuse if I put it like that. Winning the war and saving humanity was just that important to her. She wouldn't have risked everything to come here otherwise. Now you see, we have to leave. We have to protect the Last Defense Academy. And to do that, we need your help.
You sure everyone will be alright? They'll all survive this? I mean, Moko literally just ran off there by herself.
Yes, absolutely. Once the school is safe, we can come back with the right tools to fix the Revive-O-Matic. Your friends can still be saved. I mean, don't they have like a limited amount of time we can get the bodies into the Revive-O-Matic? Like, it's gonna take like a few days, man.
Huh? But Takumi...
Quiet, Shoma. He's made his choice.
Right, my choice. To lie to Nozomi. The Revive-O-Matic only works directly after death. By the time we returned to Last Defense Academy and came back here, it would be too late. But if things turn out like they did last time, only Moko would have to die. I felt bad for her, but if her sacrifice could prevent others from dying. Anyway, I'll explain everything later. For now, please just trust me.
Alright, I'm going to believe you're telling the truth. I'll go with you. I mean, it's the only way humanity can survive, right?
Nozomi was scared and confused, but she still understood enough for me to talk her around. Of course, I'd known all along that she was the kind of person who'd want to help others in a crisis. Also knew I was taking advantage of her kind-hearted nature.
All right, everyone back on the bus. We're getting out of here.
We made our way to the school bus and sped over the rough, bumpy terrain back toward the main campus. Eventually, it'd be funny if I get back here and Darumi still fucking dies. Actually, I'm gonna almost like laugh my ass off if that shit ends up happening. Hey guys, me! She's fucking choked out. Oh, no, shit, fuck up. My bad. So this really was just a fucking waste of time. We finally arrived back at Last Defense Academy, but there was no one there to welcome us.
So this is Last Defense Academy? It really is just like ours.
Everyone, look at that!
Yikes, there's a ton of invaders here already.
You're back! Boy, am I glad to see you guys.
How are the others doing? Are they okay?
Yeah, but they're in big trouble. They won't last much longer without your help. I say you get your asses in gear and get in there.
Understood. We'll handle it.
I'll fight too. Please let me help.
Of course, just don't overdo it. Come on, guys. Our friends need our help. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Bye! Woo! Darumi, you're alive!
Oh, hey! About time you guys got here!
Ah, I was so scared! I thought that weirdo stalker was gonna kill me for sure.
I've been going for this story for so fucking long!
Weirdo stalker.
And they were.
Anyway, you're okay now. That's the important thing.
You were so dashing coming to my rescue like that, Takumi. That would totally be a romance flag if this were a dating sim. Too bad for you, it's a killing game.
The plan is to save the others before beginning our counterattack, yes?
We'll have to be quick. A lot of them are surrounded.
Right. Let's turn this battle around, guys.
The memes and dreams are
Look alive
back,
out there,
guys.
kids. The barrier's integrity level is getting awfully low. If it goes down, it's all over. You can't let them keep attacking it.
Okay, but why are there 3 commanders? Are they all attacking us at once now?
No. This is one commander who can split into 3. On their own, the copies aren't all that strong, but if one goes down, the others will revive it. We have to defeat them all at the same time, or they'll just keep coming back.
Wow, this one's really strong, huh? I'll try not to get insta-killed like the fodder I am. It probably won't do any good, but I'll still try.
Okay, I assume I can't skip this one. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Figured maybe the different circumstances would have affected that, but nope.
Thanks, everyone.
Like, you fought this guy enough. You get it.
That sure was a close one. But so long as my dear sister's safe, it's all good.
I'm glad you showed up too. But how come your group's bigger now?
Oh, you must be Nozomi, right? But why is it just...
We'll explain later. The battle's not over yet. Look over there.
Yeah. They fuse, form to the big one.
It's the weirdo in the hood again. They're back to finish me off.
Yes, they are, Darumi. Yes, they are.
Who is that? Why have I never seen them before?
Ah, yes, back when Veshnis is still hooded. So interesting. I wonder if we'll actually be able to stop Veshnis from starting her spree, because this is usually the beginning of when they come back. And this is the first time she comes back and starts sucking everybody else up, right?
Who cares? We just gotta take down anyone who gets in our way.
Probably not. I think we still end up beating them, and then because she's just over there waiting, dressed like an Organization 13 member. Actually, was it Veshnis that? No, it was Veshnis.
I think we won.
Because it wasn't like, because Darumi got like stabbed and sucked up, wasn't just killed, right? And the only person that would have sucked her up would have been Veshnis.
Not yet. We still have to deal with the one in the hood.
Is that another commander?
I don't know. I never saw anyone like that around the first time.
The figure in the hood lunged forward and struck before I had a chance to react. Oh, yeah. No, still doing it.
That's the Supreme Commander! The Invaders leader!
What? She's the one in charge?
So you already know about me. Then all that talk about time travel in the last battle was true after all.
Huh?
That day, my allies and I felt our strength drastically increase, seemingly out of nowhere. I thought it might have something to do with the weapon you're keeping here. So I came by to investigate. And I overheard some very interesting information.
From very talkative Sirei.
If I had to guess, I'd say your time travel shenanigans are responsible, Sumino. It seems the enemy's Hemoanima reacted to your presence as well.
So, the invaders are all stronger now, too?
You heard all that?
Thanks to you traveling through time, we're stronger than ever now. And we can even understand your language. But you can't have come by that ability by normal means. You resorted to cannibalism, didn't you? Not that I blame you. Now I know how good it feels.
But why would you do that? Doesn't your faith forbid absorbing someone else's power?
That never stopped you, did it? You're more than happy to slaughter and consume us to add to your own strength. Now I will do the same. I won't be held back by outdated taboos anymore.
What should we do, Takumi?
She's like the last boss or whatever, right? I say we finish this right here, right now!
But can we really win?
Oh, I have no intention of fighting you today. I'm going to save you and your school for last. In the meantime, I'll keep devouring and growing stronger.
Supreme Commander raised her hand and brought it to her mask. Behold her sexiness.
Hear my name and tremble. I am the paragon of hope, Veshness. One day I will consume your power, and that of your weapon too. Then I will usher in the age of a new god! My superior self will ascend to godhood. I will become the uncontested ruler of this planet.
Vesh's faded out of sight, but her mocking laughter lingered long after she'd been gone. What? When the hell does she have the ability to teleport? We all just stood there trying in vain to process what just happened. Seriously, what the fuck does she... I don't think I've ever seen her do that before. What the hell? She always had to, like, run or flee by foot. And that's how she's just like, no, I can just fade out of existence, huh?
So it's true? Takumi really is from the future? I know, right? I think he at least show up in a tricked out DeLorean or something. Speaking of Takumi, where'd he go? Sir, I took him away to discuss something. That's why we're explaining things to Nozomi instead of him.
Oh. Oh, so he's not here right now. Listen to this.
Right. Sorry, short attention span.
I hate that he's stealing the spotlight from my dear sister's visions, but his predictions have been accurate enough that we can't write them off as a coincidence.
I see. I guess it makes sense. I've never met him before, but he knew so much about me and my friends. Strictly speaking, it's more like his consciousness got replaced with a version of him from another timeline who knew about it already.
Same diff, don't overcomplicate it. That's just some Steins Gate shit.
It's quite a big diff if you care about preserving your sense of self and avoiding time paradoxes.
Either way, I'm glad we got him here.
So, Takumi told us a lot about you too, Nozomi. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing a little pervert like me. Knowing anything about you probably creeps you out, doesn't it? I should be arrested for stalking and gross indecency.
This also explains why
she just ignores him.
Why Takumi was so confident about everyone being okay. I'm still worried though. No matter what he says, I won't be able to relax till I go back and see for myself. I know, but sitting out at this hour will be asking for trouble. It'll be too easy for the invaders to get the jump on us. All the travel and fighting today is really taking it out of me too.
And Takumi said they're okay, right? He'll be fine. He's seen all this play out before.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, lies. While the conversation was going on, I was talking to Sirei in the hallway outside the war room. So what do you want to talk about? Don't be so cagey, Sumino. What? Do you think I'm gonna get mad at you? Why would I do that? Just because you abandoned NicoB and his academy's team to die? Or because you lied to Kirafuji about the Revive-O-Matic to get her to come back with you?
Yeah.
You could only be dead a little while for the machine to work on you. A couple of hours at most. Even if you fix the one at the second campus, anyone who's already dead is staying dead. I know, but it's okay. Last time it was only one of them that died. They may lose a team member, but they won't be wiped out completely. That's why I chose to prioritize this academy. Then why'd you bring Kirafuji? If you were that sure they'd be okay, it wouldn't have been fine to leave her there. Well, I guess that's none of my business. You made the right call. I'm not about to reprimand you for it. Second to last Fist Academy was only ever a decoy after all. Its importance is nothing compared to this school. Heck, it barely has any real worth at all. It may have been destroyed sooner than expected, but it was always going to happen anyway. But it hasn't been destroyed the way it happened last time. Then why haven't I heard anything from NicoB? Huh? You must have noticed, Sumino. In your future, there was no attack here today. In that sense, it's a good thing you at least convinced Kirafuji to come with you. Even if you had to lie to do it. So something's going on over there? You're saying stuff is happening that I can't predict.
Yeah.
Afraid I can't answer that, but if that is the case, try to keep yourself on an even keel. Yeah, because we like he would end up leaving before even walking in and seeing that literally everybody was already dead there. You'll never make it through the rest of your time here if you don't. I didn't like the sound of what Sirei was saying. I had a lot on my mind as I headed back to my room. I got into bed, but the lies I'd told kept haunting me. I barely slept a wink that night. Oh boy. This is gonna be rough. I think Nozomi is almost certainly gonna hate Takumi in this route. Next morning, we all got together in the parking lot to prepare for another trip in the school bus.
Hurry, Takumi, let's get going. I know you keep telling me everyone's fine, but I can't help but worrying about them.
Yeah. I don't mind you going to the other academy, but some of you have got to stay back here. Now the future is changing from what Sumino remembers. There's no telling what might happen.
In that case, Takumi should pick who goes and who stays.
How many can I take with me? I've given Kawana the skinny on how to fix the Revive-O-Matic, so you and her are given. Accounting for any battles you get into over there, let's say 3 or more on top of that. Shoma, you should come. As commander, we might have to fight that we can't beat without you.
Okay, I'll probably give everyone more to worry about, but if that's what you want.
I'll go too, just because I gotta see how this shit plays out. I don't like how we left things last time.
Huh, didn't think I'd see you stepping up to help others.
Say that again and I'll make it so you can't walk for the next week.
What did I say? That was being nice.
I'll take the last slot. It's the least I can do after you saved me yesterday.
I like that Drury seems weirdly self-aware that she was fucking gonna die yesterday.
I'll take the last slot. I've been gone for most of this game, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Wow, I never figured you'd be the type to feel obligated like that.
Don't act like you know me. Go bury your head in a bear trap and die.
Wow, you don't have to get so mad about it.
Everyone's fine, right, Takumi? They're going to be all right?
Yeah, for sure. Stop looking at me, Sirei.
We better get going. So we head for the enemy base after we arrive at the school.
Yeah, that sounds good. I don't know if the enemy will still be around, though. Last time they left as soon as they captured Moko.
If they are, we'll be all going right into battle. We should make sure we're ready.
I don't know. Why is the hell is Tsubasa squealing to this?
Leave the driving to me. I've memorized everything I need to know about the Revive-O-Matic too. Come on, guys. Everyone on the bus.
We activated our class armor and set off. The bus rumbled over the rugged terrain once more, heading in the direction of second to last Fist Academy. Okay. I hated how this must make Nozomi feel, not knowing whether her friends were alive or dead, but I try not to let it show. The others must have noticed that I was lying to her too. It's not like I wanted to do this, but I had no other choice. I think they understood that too. We sat in silence as ruin after ruin rolled by outside the window. There's that goofy tooty random fucking animation. Brr, brr. We arrived at the second to last Fist Academy and headed for the enemy camp on the north side of the school grounds.
Whoa, there's like a bajillion invaders here. They're like flies buzzing around a trash can. They're holding Moko in there somewhere, right? What about the others? How do things go into your future, Takumi? Do you know where they are?
I can't say for sure. We should focus on getting rid of the enemy first. So I was going to just go to the campus and like look in there to see if there was like how they were doing, but okay, sure. I mean, I get it. He does generally think that they should be fine because they were the first time around. It was just Moko. But I mean, at this point, we all know they're dead.
With the numbers like this, we need to stay alert so they don't overwhelm us.
If worse comes to worse, just use me as a shield. At least then my life will be worth something.
Yeah, Rumi. I mean, we lose to Rumi in the other route, but dude, we're about to lose way more in this route. Let's do this, guys. The enemy base is going down.
Oh, wow. They're totally staring at us.
I knew charging in head first would be stressful, but I'm more nervous than ever now.
Don't worry. However scary they look, they're all the same on the inside. So, let's rip them open and paint this base with their blood and viscera.
Which is in fact red and not pink. Okay, I can skip it.
They're coming out from inside the base now! Everyone, be careful!
Oh yeah, this guy does show up here.
Okay, the commander has finally shown themselves.
For real? The little one? This is gonna be easy.
Don't be so sure. They can brainwash us if we get too close. Keep your distance.
But how are we supposed to win if we can't get close to them?
That's where Shoma comes in.
What? Me? But I'm just a piece of unburnable trash in human form.
No, you're not. Your defenses are strong enough to deflect the commander's brainwashing arrows.
Is that something else you learned in the future?
My boy Takumi coming in clutch with the real-life cheat codes again.
Shoma, you have to do this. You're our only hope.
I never thought anyone would say that to an unremarkable background character like me. All right, I'll give it a try.
Please, no self-destructing, okay?
So, getting hit by these arrows is what causes the brainwashing. But a first-rate technique like that won't work against a piece of trash like me.
Okay, and then it gets real big.
I guess this is where the real battle starts.
A hideous monster like them has some nerve talking about love.
We have to defeat them to save humanity. And my friends, too. They're all counting on me. I'm not going to lose. Is this what the commanders really look like? They look almost...
human? Yeah, pretty weird, huh?
They can use Hemoanima too, or something like it. Just who are these people?
Even I don't know that. We never found out very much about them before.
Enough talk. We have to finish this one off.
Right. And once that's done, we can go save the others.
We have to absorb the commander's Hemoanima, right? Who's going to do it?
Maybe we get to Zombie now. This will like curb her symptoms later on.
Let's see.
And no Veshnius to come over and steal the kill this time. Can I actually even give it to Nozomi? I cannot. See, who is it that I hadn't had get a kill? I don't think Kurara got a kill. I think everyone here has gotten a kill at least once. Here, you know what? Duramaid helped welcome me back. You can take it.
I'm hype.
Yeah, it's actually really funny how in this side though of not killing Ado is how rarely we actually did these extermination things. Because Vesh's generally always beat us to it. I think it was Kurara is the only one, yeah. Oh, and Moko. Only two that we have yet to see. Their kill animations. And well, we ain't getting that here. Having defeated the last, the Commander Parmouth, we headed back to the second last of his Academy building. But what we found waiting for us when we got there was the absolute worst situation I could have imagined.
Kurara, Kyosuke Yugamu.
Wait, what about Moko? Wasn't Moko supposed to be in the base? We're gonna go in there and find her dead or alive or what? The Room on 5 corpses were lying on the ground. They all looked more or less identical, but it was obvious who they were. Oh, interesting. I guess then Veshness must have shown up here and sucked him up. That's probably what it was. She must have run back here and sucked up their dead, lifeless bodies. I thought they'd just be like, you know, still themselves, just sitting here. But yeah, she must have figured out that there were still some folks left here. This is all that remained of Kuraro, Suzuki, Kyosuke Magadori, and Yugamu Omokage.
I died before you got a chance to meet them. Talk about tragic. No, this can't be happening. Hey guys.
Tsubasa came running out of the school, breaking the silence.
The Revive-O-Matic here was broken, just like you said. I got it working again though. Maybe it's not too late. Can we use it to bring these guys back? No. Now that they're in this condition, the machine won't work on them anymore.
Who would do this? Was it that Vesh's person?
Most likely, yes. What about Moko and Ego? Your friend Moko went to rescue Nigo so he could fix the Revive-O-Matic, right? But if it was still broken when we got here, then...
I mean, she never got Nigo back, so she probably didn't make it out either.
Moko, no!
I mean... I'm sort of confused a little bit. Like, isn't the base that we went to the same base? Moko ran in there, right? Ran into the base? Or was it? Yeah. Like the base that we ran into? So wouldn't we have like looked around the base for Moko? Went to rescue Nigo so he could fix the Revive-O-Matic, right? Yeah, because Nigo got taken. And I think that's the base that we were just at. So why did we leave there without checking to see Moko was there? We just want to see do we think that maybe she had rescued Nigo and they were already back here or something? I guess that's it. They just like assumed that she already made it back because Takumi said that everybody would be fine. I don't know, it just seems weird to me that we didn't bother to check, you know? I feel like if they wanted to be like extra like careful here, they would have been like, we checked the base to make sure there was nobody else there and then left. I mean, I guess maybe we did. Maybe that's the point, we were there and we didn't see her. Otherwise, after like killing all the enemies. But I think it would have been nice if they just sort of elaborated that. Maybe they didn't, I don't know. Maybe they just didn't feel that there was any need to because they seem to be back here, but whatever.
Takumi, what's going on here? You promised they'd be all right.
I think it's just that. I think it's just, okay, they're fine, right? Moko got Nigo back and they made it back, so they're fine. Because otherwise, if they didn't, if that wasn't the case, then Takumi would have said that. That's what it is. It's just because Nozomi's believing that to be the case. But the thing is, I guess maybe it's getting me a bit just because Takumi knows that isn't the case, right? He knows that Moko is likely going to go there to die because that's what happened before. But I guess that maybe that was just like, I'm not even going to bother to look for her. He's already feeling guilty enough, I guess.
What did it turn out like this?
I don't know. I didn't think it would be as bad as this, either. There weren't this many casualties last time.
This many? So you knew somebody would get killed?
Huh? Okay. In my timeline, Moko got captured when she rescued Nico. But only her. Everyone else was fine afterwards.
So, you lied to me? They said they'd all be okay? None of it was true?
Well, the thing is... Look, I genuinely thought they would be. I thought they'd get revived just like before. That's how it happened in my future.
So then why? The future is changing.
It's changing.
According to Takumi, this academy shouldn't have been attacked until later, and not the same time as the main campus. Things are starting to play out differently compared to how we experienced them. I guess that they would after Vestas found out about the time travel stuff. Wait a minute. If our academy getting attacked this early was different from the first time, then... You knew? You already knew the future was changing? Why? Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry.
This can't be happening. Please, everyone, don't leave me. Kurara, Kyoshika, Yukamu, Moko. I'm so sorry. If only I'd stayed here, I might have been able to save Nigo. We could have fixed the revive-o-matic and brought you all back. For what it's worth, Takumi was right about Last Defense Academy being the school we really need to protect. You could have left me behind. You didn't have to trick me into coming back with you. Your team's been fine protecting that school on your own. You could have done it without me. Why was it so important to you that I survived, even if the others didn't? I don't know what happened in the last 100 days you lived through, but it's got nothing to do with me. The version of me you knew back then, that's not me.
Whatever you talked about with her, however you felt about her, whatever kind of relationship the two of you had, none of that applies to me. None of it gave you any right to lie to me.
She's right. I'd known all this from the start, but Nozomi, Karo was too important to me. I didn't like lying to her, but I convinced myself I had to do whatever it took to keep her alive. Even so, I never thought that choice would lead to the others all dying.
Let me say it again. Whatever relationship you had with me in the future has nothing to do with the me that's here now. As far as I'm concerned, I only met you yesterday. You're practically a stranger.
Stranger?
So don't go pushing your feelings onto me or thinking it's okay for you to lie to me.
I absolutely hate that.
Nozomi vented everything she was feeling at me. Her voice had turned cold and hard in a way I'd never heard before. I don't remember much about what happened after that. We got back on the school bus at some point, but the mood was still somber. We rode along in silence and got back to Last Defense Academy a little before daybreak. Ugh. Yeah, it's about what I expected. I think the relationship is just completely screwed in this route. I think that's just how this shit's gonna go. I feel like would have preferred that she just died here instead of having it happen this way. This is actually almost feels even more painful. I started the day back in my own room. I thought I'd gotten any real sleep, getting back so late last night. Not to mention I was still thinking about everything Nozomi had said to me, and the way she looked at me. I'd abandoned the team at the other academy and lied to her about everything. I couldn't deny it. Oh, it was exactly what I'd done. She had every right to be angry at me. Guess I should go wash my face. I forced myself out of bed and staggered into the bathroom. Wow, I looked terrible. My face was ashen, devoid of life. I laughed bitterly. Once I've washed up, I'll go to the cafeteria like usual. The cafeteria was almost completely empty. The others must still have been resting after our trip to Second to Last Defense Academy the day before.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
You can't deny it either, right? That's certainly true. When my dear sister's safety is concerned, there's no such thing as being too careful.
Let me just check real quick, so... Yep. Damn, dude, look at that. Fucking... do you go... with the timeline where, just Rumi dies, or fucking 4 other people. Holy crap. 1 versus 4.
Goddamn Darumi, you better make this shit worthwhile, I swear to fuck. If you don't, I'm fucking killing you myself.
Imakaku and Gaku? That's a rare combination. Good morning, everyone. The moment I stepped in, all 3 of them turned to look at me.
Oh, good morning, Takumi.
What were you guys talking about? You seem kind of intense for first thing in the morning.
Well, to be completely frank and honest, we were talking about how you're a liar.
Huh?
Brother dearest, it's not that we're mad at you for lying to Miss Kirafuji per se, but by hiding privileged information, you prove that you can't be trusted.
What are you saying?
All this time, we've been taking everything you told us at face value. But now we realize you can lie to us all you want about what happened in the future.
Whether we lived or died is all up to you, Mr. Sumino. Just like what happened with the group from the other academy.
Don't be crazy. You've got it all wrong. Saving Nozomi was... I had special reasons and...
So if you have other special reasons, you'll lie to the rest of us as well. Maybe you didn't like the members of the other school, so you let them die. Was that your special reason?
What?
No, it was crazy, huh? Well, we're from you, we could die just like that.
Guys, I don't think we should treat Takumi like he's some kind of dictator.
We're just telling it like it is, sister dearest. Our lives really are in his hands.
Darn it. Why is this happening?
Consider this a warning, Mr. Sumino. Stay away from me and my dear sister. If anything happens to her because of your lies, I won't hesitate to exact retribution.
Yeah, for real. Just don't mention the future anymore, all right?
With that warning, Ima and Gaku left the cafeteria.
I'm sorry about my dear brother. He's always taking things too far. I don't think you're the type of person who likes deceiving others. It's just that there was no other way to save Nozomi, right?
Maybe. But maybe I was wrong to go that far in the first place.
I'm sorry I won't be able to stand by you. At least not openly. My dear brother can be awfully stubborn when he gets like this. In fact, I should get going before he starts wondering what's taking me so long.
Sure. Do what's best for you. Watch Kako hurry away and heaved a sigh. Not everyone was as outright hostile as Ima and Gaku, but my credibility with the others had clearly taken a hit. Now that I thought about it, I should have known I couldn't count on things playing out exactly the same as before. But I wasn't thinking straight back then. I was too focused on saving Nozomi. This isn't just about me, though. I'd chosen to leave second to last for this academy to fend for itself, and gotten its team killed. The reality of what I'd done still hadn't fully sunk in. It was all of it was like all this was happening in a dream, or a nightmare. All the same, that was the choice I made. Now I had to live with it, whether I liked it or not. I decided to hang out in the cafeteria for a while longer. I didn't want to run into Ima and the others, risk making things worse.
Hey, look, I'm here again.
I don't give a fuck, Darumi. Get away! Ah!
Oh, you're on your own, Takumi. I didn't think you were the loner type.
Oh, hey, Darumi. Hey, Doringo.
What's the matter? You're looking about as chipper as a fresh corpse. If you start looking like that during a killing game, I mean you were about to snap and go postal on us.
Yeah, whatever. So why are you so full of energy? Are you tired from yesterday?
Nah, I never sleep anyway. It's nothing but nightmares and depression when I do. The sun go down between you and Gaku and the others. I passed them in the hallway just now, and they seem real on edge.
And you're still pressing me on it. You're not one for tact, are you?
Anyhow, I dropped by to tell you something too.
Please, no pranks or gross stuff. I can't take getting Darumi'd right now.
Your sanity level's getting low, huh? Don't worry, it's just boring stuff.
I wanted to say thanks for saving me.
Huh? Wait, I must have misheard you. Could you repeat that?
I thought I was gonna die in that battle yesterday. Like, actually die. The group in the hood wouldn't leave me alone. I was getting so tired of avoiding her. Figured it was the time I gave up and let it happen. And then you guys came back. Suddenly it felt like I could tough it out a little while longer. All of a sudden, I didn't want to die.
Ain't no way. Darumi, are you fucking being for realsies for now?
Yup, for the first time in my whole life, I'm being for realsies, Takumi. If you hadn't got back when you did, pretty sure I'd be dead right now.
Yeah, you definitely were.
Pretty sure I'd be dead for more than half of this Let's Play. Vesh just would have sucked me dry and sucked me right off like she did to that other commander. So, thanks. I'm glad you were there for me.
Huh? Really? Because I wasn't thinking about you at all. Every funny time he says, he's just like, oh, okay, well, neat, I guess. That wasn't really the reason I came back, but sure.
Even with all the stuff I've got going on, when it comes right down to it, I'm afraid of dying.
You are? Really?
Huh.
What about the memes and the dreams?
The fish and sushi restaurants probably feel the same. They're flopping around just begging for death, but at the very end, they're scared too.
I don't know if that analogy really fits. I can't believe we're playing fucking Claire de Lune for Darumi.
You know me, I'm not good at profound stuff. Right now, I'm happy to be alive, that's all.
Wow. Actually does make me feel better.
Figured you could use a lift since Nozomi hates you now. No chance of you tripping any of her flags anymore.
Are you trying to cheer me up or push me over the edge?
For real though, you did a good thing, and you deserve some praise. Without any positive reinforcement, you'll end up just like me. I don't want to see that happen. But if I'm overstepping, feel free to be all, I wish I'd let you die when I had the chance.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? I do wish I'd let you die.
Yeah, that's the burn I was looking for. Yeah.
Trust me, I'll never say that. It's nice to know someone's still on my side. Thank you, Darumi.
No probs. Hey, you just want to play some horror games with me after breakfast? Real gory ones?
After a conversation like this, that's where your mind jumps to? I think I want to do something a little less depressing today.
Here I was going to recommend some titles that were banned for being too extreme. Well, let me know if you change your mind.
Darumi left, and I headed back to my room to get my thoughts in order. Now then, what should I do for the rest of today? Without Moko and the others, our battles are going to be a lot harder from now on. Better make the most of this downtime to prepare for the challenges ahead. Oh god, alright. Free time and everybody hates my guts. And there is Ato, and he is still in his cage.
Hey, Takumi, you look like a fat piece of shit today! I'm so glad you and I died in that other ending earlier. God, it was so fucking hot.
How do you remember that?
I remember everything, Takumi! Unlike you, I've absorbed all the necessary information from every timeline and everything in the game. Even the ones you haven't even played yet. I already know the deepest, dankest, most horrendous shit that would fuck your tiny little peon brain, Takumi! I can't wait to see you fucking shatter when you find out!
So I was gonna see you, Ato. Nozomi. We're fine. We're fine. Totally fine. We could salvage this. Absolutely. What if I can even gift anything to her? I'm gonna bet I can't. What are you doing, Shoma? Shoma, what are you doing here?
I was thinking the fish in the tank. Watching animals makes you feel at peace.
Ah, yes. Watch this in the tank together. Okay, and then hang out here. This is the last time I have to hang out with Shoma to get his last gift. Shoma, what are you doing here?
Taking a haul. I want to look for creatures in the dirt.
Creatures in the dirt?
Yeah, I can't find any animals around the school, but I haven't checked in the dirt yet. I thought maybe there might be worms or ants in here.
But what are you gonna do with worms?
Isn't it obvious? I'll catch them and keep them as pets.
Pets?
I just want to have a pet to take care of, no matter what it is. I can't stand living without an animal by my side.
This guy just doesn't like animals. He lives for them. Interesting. I think that little bit actually also adds a bit more like of a explanation too with his fascination with Ava, even before he got to know her, right? And his desire to quote unquote take care of her. Guess it's over. Once I was on my own, I found myself thinking about everything even more. Because of the choice I made, Moko and the others died without us ever getting to meet them. I still hadn't forgotten Nozomi's harsh words and cold attitude. Was coming back to the past in itself the wrong choice? No, I can't keep overthinking this. It's not going to change anything. I forced my mind away from those troubling thoughts and got into bed to turning out the light. Soon enough, I managed to drift off to sleep. Morning again. If things had gone to plan, we'd be meeting up with the guys from the other academy today, getting into that first awkward conflict while we got to know each other. But that would never happen now, and abandoned them. They were all fucking dead. Not again. Whenever I'm on my own, I end up beating myself up. I have to get moving. Can't just lay around in bed all day. I managed to drag myself out of bed and went to the cafeteria to eat breakfast alone.
I sat in silence while I thought over my schedule for the day. Oh god, okay. And then immediately I'm fucking free time. Shoma, why is Shoma always the one that wants to hang out? Come on. Alright, Durumi, we'll give you some depressing eroge. Now you're back from the dead. For some reason, Shoma's the only one who actually wants to hang out here. Or at least Durumi would want to, or be down for it. I'm almost wondering, does she want the temporary tattoo? Because this is the cool accessories. It's probably not either of these. So it'd be either the earrings or this. Suits a punk style perfectly. I feel like that could also maybe be her as well, but I don't even know if she wears earrings. But she also puts on a lot of weird, like, tattoos or fake tattoos, so maybe?
I don't feel like I deserve nice things.
Nah, that was just a decent one, but not a great one. It must be the punk earring. The day over. Nothing really happened today either. The mood between me and the others isn't bad exactly, just a little awkward. Nozomi slates my guts though. I have no idea how I'm going to pass things up with her. There has to be a way. If I could only think of something. It's getting me nowhere. I think it's time for bed. Shutting down my brain for the night, I lay down and surrender myself to sleep. Morning already. Same deal today as yesterday. Do whatever I can to stay prepared. But first, breakfast. I'm starving. I walked to the cafeteria to find Tsubasa and Takamaru sitting at a table. Morning, Takumi. Hey, guys.
Good morning, Takumi.
You okay, Tsubasa? I know you have that nausea problem, but it's not usually this bad first thing, right?
I'm more stressed out than usual today. We kind of got into a fight with the others.
A fight?
But it's okay now, just...
If you're still dry heaving, it must have been pretty bad. Was it about me?
Well, not exactly.
No, sugarcoat it. Takumi can handle the truth.
Takamaru, try to have some delicacy.
Guess that's a yes. That's fine, though. After what I did, I don't blame anyone for being mad at me. Not everyone's out to get you, you know. I mean, we were going to lose that battle the other day before you showed up. If you'd taken even a little longer getting back, the invaders would have wiped us out for sure. Getting bailed out and then going off on the guy who did the bailing? That ain't how real men does things. Same goes for bringing Nozomi back with you. Her being here helped us win that battle too.
I didn't know you felt that way, Takamaru. Why didn't you say anything until now?
Those guys are still convinced Takumi's lying to us. Think anything I said would have made a difference? Also, it ain't my place to butt in and tell Nozomi whatsoever. All this went down because of Takumi's judgment. It means it's his responsibility. I agree. There's a problem I have to deal with myself. Guessing no one about the future has changed things already, for better or worse. I don't think you made the wrong call, though. You did what you had to do in a tough situation. Try not to lose sight of that, okay? See ya.
Takamaru be kind of blunt sometimes, but his heart's really in the right place, huh?
Yeah. I'm glad he's the way he is. I need to hear that.
Not trying to steal his glory or anything, but I think you made the right choice too. We're the ones who said you should act as our leader and handle the big decisions. Pushing all the responsibility onto you and complaining about it afterwards wouldn't sit right with me.
I appreciate you saying that. There's no denying I let personal feelings color my judgment. I can't help feeling guilty.
That's fine. Feel how you feel. Just don't obsess over it, alright?
I'll try. Thanks, Tsubasa. Tsubasa's such a real one. It's nice to know some of the team are more understanding toward me. Everyone's got their own feelings in the matter. That's just what happens when you put so many different people together. After Tsubasa left the cafeteria, I went back to my room. Alright, time to decide what to do today. Now the Mocha and the others are gone. I need to do what I can to take up the slack. Hey, you're finally fucking available, you weirdo.
I'm so relaxed right now.
I think we've done this one before.
So happy the rec room is like a casino. Nothing relaxes me like being among low-life scum.
Yep, days are all fading into one. Still haven't found a way to improve the mood around here. Sorry hasn't come forward to say anything either. Not that I'm surprised. As long as the school itself is safe, it's all the same to him. There's bound to be another attack sooner or later. Need to use this in between time wisely. For the moment, using my time wisely meant getting enough sleep. Got into bed and soon drifted off. I was woken up by the morning announcement, just like usual. Everyone's probably getting up and going to the cafeteria now. Yeah, not today. I don't want to cause an argument just by being there. It's best that I avoid regular meal times for a while and give the others some space. I waited until the cafeteria had emptied out and ate quick breakfast on my own. After that, I was back to my room to figure out my next move. What should I do with myself today? I've got an awful lot of time in my hands. More free time. Okay, one slot more time with Darumi. And now I have all of her gifts. Time again already. Today, much like yesterday and the day before that, everyone was still on edge and I still had no way of helping. It's not like I can just snap my fingers and make everything better. Only changing the past would really fix things at this point. As it is, all I can do is take this one day at a time until we reach day 100. I got into bed and went to sleep, ending my 13th day at Last of Us Academy. I'm so hungry, but I can't go yet. I didn't want to show my face around the cafeteria for a while. I just have to wait until everyone else was done. I should start getting up while it's still dark and eat breakfast then. Huh? Someone actually wants to talk to me? I wonder who it is. Open door to greet my morning visitor.
Hey, Takumi! Are you alive? Are you dead? Do you want to die?
Darumi, what's the matter? What do you want?
I was hoping to run into you in the cafeteria yesterday, but you weren't there.
Yeah, I went a little later than usual. Figured everyone could use some space.
You're the type who's so concerned about others, you actually ended up making things worse. I knew it. Still though, tensions rising across the whole group. An alienate team leader. If we're gonna hold a killing game, that'd be the perfect time.
Not gonna happen. I'm so amazed you can lead everything back to that.
If you want, I could go cause a scene. Maybe help everyone get some stuff off the chest.
Please don't. I have a feeling you'd only make things more awkward. You still haven't answered my question. Why'd you want to see me in the first place?
Oh yeah, almost forgot. I want to give you this.
What is this thing? It weighs a ton. What the fuck is it? Just like full of flowers and candy? Darumi handed me something. It was a big and round and heavy, but I had no idea what it was. It smells kind of funky. What is this? Something for cursing rituals? Please don't tell me it's food.
I figured you might be hungry the way you've been avoiding the cafeteria, so I made this for you.
You made this? You really shouldn't have. Like, really shouldn't have.
Even I know how to make it onigiri. I just fill it with whatever I can find.
What did I do to deserve this? I thought Ima and Kako's thing was making the bad food, all right? I didn't think that was your thing, too.
But this is a one-time only thing. Being productive in the morning is way too depressing to do every day. Just come to the cafeteria like normal, okay? I'm gonna not be there, though.
Well, thanks for this. And as for tomorrow, I'll think about it.
Great, see you around then.
Interesting. I'm already seeing a bigger focus. It seems like Darumi is actually maybe going to be a big focus in this route. I guess she's like, she thanked us and now she's done this. It's like, it's definitely very un-Darumi-like, all right? At least un-Darumi-like from everything that I've been given to up till now. Darumi waved energetically and skipped away. This is a surprise. Never thought Darumi would be the one to comfort me. I'm almost thinking like the idea might be that she's sort of like, because of what happened and we sort of like came back, like she essentially got to a point where she was like at death's door, right? And then we came back and saved her, right? Or essentially gave her a reason like to stick around. And I think she sort of realized that she was actually afraid of death, you know? That's like she just came to that realization then and she wasn't aware of it before then. So that might lead to like a change in her attitude. Things are playing out differently. That could be an opportunity to see a new side of everyone, I guess. Yeah, that's the whole point of these routes, isn't it? Video game? Kissing around moping forever. Let's get out there and see what I can achieve today. Free time. Okay, and last one for Hiroko. I think we've seen this as well. Another day gone. Today really flew by. We're getting closer and closer to the next battle. Will we still be able to work as a team the way things are now? I haven't talked to Nozomi in a long time. Same goes for Ima, Kako, and Gaku. Have to figure something out soon. Looks like I got my work cut out for me. Gloom settled over me. Unable to shake it off, I went to bed hoping that tomorrow would be better. Day 15. Oh, woo! The alarm cut across the morning announcement. I scrambled out of bed and started pulling all my clothes. Attack, wow. Last time it didn't happen until day 17. Now we're here on day 15. Damn it, the future must have changed again.
Intruder.
Yeah, we know the drill. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. So much has changed already. All is bound to have a ripple effect. Like 4 of our team being gone and never coming back. Get together, Takumi. Now's not the time to get hung up on that. You get to the war room. Good, you're all here. Be careful out there. This might be a little different from what you're used to. Just take a look.
What? There's 2 commanders?
That's right. This battle is going to test you like never before.
He says after I've already done this fight like 3 times.
So it's more important than ever that you listen to your leader and work as a team.
Still same as ever, huh? I was hoping they at least cut me some slack during our battles. Huh? What's with the long faces, everyone? You're fighting against humanity for extinction here, remember?
Don't worry about it. We can still fight. As long as Last Time's Academy stays standing, you're fine with it, right?
Well, yeah. But it makes my cool, cold, mechanical heart ache seeing you all like this.
We don't have time to stand around and talk. The enemy's getting closer. Right, protecting the school has to come first.
Let's all do our best and try to work together.
It's the spirit. Let's do this, team. Everybody stab themselves. Brrr. It's Darumi. It's Darumi's eye. I assume I'll be able to skip this one.
Time for another defensive battle, troops! When you work together, no one can stand in your way! When you work together...
This atmosphere is totally brutal! I love it!
Okie dokie.
How do you like that, Invaders scum? This ain't even a challenge.
Oh, no chances of anyone getting killed by friendly fire at this rate.
You don't have to act so disappointed about it.
The battle's not over yet, though. We've still got to deal with the commanders.
That's true, but if we keep this up, I know we can win.
Come on, you guys. How long are you gonna keep up the silent treatment?
Quiet! One of the commanders is making a move.
Yeah, we know.
Wow. This guy looks pretty strong.
He'll try to break away and attack us from a distance. Be careful, everyone.
Hey, I told you to knock it off with that future talk.
Sorry.
Where did the other commander go?
Oh, what now? An earthquake?
No, not an earthquake. This is...
Worm.
This one looks really strong, too.
It's her! That's the commander that absorbed Ima! Everyone, stay away from her!
I don't want to hear about some hypothetical future version of me right now, Mr. Sumino.
This ain't the time to be picky about that.
Picky
How do we
penguin.
beat her, Takumi?
Well, last time we used a special poison, but the one who made it was...
Was it Yugamu? No chance of using that strategy this time, then.
Guess we'll have to think of something else!
It's okay. We won't need the poison so long as no one gets absorbed. Just keep your distance and...
Hold on. It looks like they're doing something weird.
What?
Okay, fusion. Ha!
They fuse together? They can do that?
Seems that way. Unless we're all dreaming.
Well, guess it's over. The boys are gonna get dismembered and the girls are gonna get violated by tentacles.
Then I'll charge in and get absorbed first. Once their body's contaminated by my unhealthy levels of mediocrity, they're bound to get weaker.
So, you'd make them really fat or really skinny? Is that how it works?
I want to say something inspiring, just simple, let's do this, everyone. But it would probably sound hologram for me the way things were now.
However strong they are, we still have to fight. We can't back down now. We can't afford to lose this war.
Can't let all of our dead friends that died because of Takumi's deaths be in vain. Death, death.
I really am be super curious when we go to the Kill Ado side, how similar these fights will be, or if they're really gonna be that different. I feel like it'd be sort of hard to imagine they would be that different.
To tunnel under the battlefield. Oh, that's bad news for us.
Like, I feel like they're gonna probably still play out pretty similarly. Because I assume that it's still gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, they learn the truth and shit like that happens. Will Veshna still be going on a sucking spree?
Their long-range attacks really pack a punch, too. Don't let them catch you off guard.
And so we didn't.
Impossible! How could we lose?
We're not done yet. I refuse to yield.
Leaning on one another for support, the two commanders desperately struggled to get back on their feet. In the end, even that was too much for them. Their legs gave out and they collapsed in the dirt once more.
Garzo, no!
The more feminine looking of the two crawled over to her fallen comrade, reaching out to take his hand in hers.
And here I thought I could keep our family safe. What a fool I've been. I'm sorry, my darling. I broke my promise. I couldn't protect you. Forgive me, Senshin.
Don't say that, my love. You'll always be a hero to me.
I will say, I do actually appreciate that these, like, some of these moments, like this actually is not the same set of lines they had the other time we just did this.
You fought so valiantly for me, for everyone, and for our family.
Our little warrior will be left to fend for himself now. I wish I could be there for him.
I'm pretty sure at least. I do not think this is like verbatim the exact same thing. It's similar of course, but not like, just like, all right, repeat the exact same scene.
He'll be fine, even without us. He's strong. He is your son, after all.
Some of this is the same. That was the same.
Are those two a couple? They even said they have a kid, didn't they? Ooh, maybe their son's gonna come after us for revenge someday. Edgelord characters like that aren't as popular as they used to be, though. It might be hard for the fans to accept him.
Just hurry up and kill them. If we don't do it, then...
Too late. Then the worst happened. Something fell to the earth with an impact that sent us all reeling. When the dust cleared... Yeah, we know the drill.
It's the Supreme Commander!
We should fall back and regroup!
But she's the one who killed the others.
You'll pay.
Huh? What's wrong, Darumi?
You're gonna pay for this! I'll fucking kill you, bitch!
Whoa, Darumi, calm down. You won't last 2 seconds if you go charging in like that.
Damn, what the hell's going on? Why does Darumi give a shit?
So you still have some fight in you. Very well. Allow me to test you.
Miss Amamiya has escalated the situation way beyond what it needed to be. What do we do now?
We have no other choice. We fight.
Wonderful. I can feel the power welling up inside me. This must be thanks to those allies of yours that I devoured. It's better than I expected from them. They were so bland and flavorless.
Those are my friends you're talking about.
Okay.
Skip.
No way. You're all down? Just like that?
This doesn't make sense. How can she be so strong?
Yeah, now she sucked up 4 of our friends. That's a lot now, on top of the other commanders.
It was bad enough when we fought her before, but this is unreal.
Absorbing Hemoanima must power her up even more than it does for you guys.
Is this really the best you can do? I should have known all that posturing was just for show. I could devour you all here and now. But I think I'm already a match for your secret weapon as I am.
What are you talking about?
Let's end things here for today. I'll let you live, so you can sharpen your skills and make my superior self even more superior someday.
Ah? Really? She just left? I guess this is I guess this is kind of similar to the because now she's like basically been nothing but victorious mostly, right? She's had some big wins here, so she's hella confident. I guess that makes sense. Because like that, when we were in, Tad is trapped in the school, she didn't immediately start fucking murdering and sucking everybody, right? And she literally took the time to sit there and talk with Takumi. So we're back to sort of cocky, but like a little more forgiving Veshness. Her laugh echoing across the courtyard. The Supreme Commander simply turned and walked away. She left herself totally undefended because she knew we couldn't do a thing to stop her. When Veshness had gone, we revived our fallen allies and went back to our rooms for the day. The sun began to go down, but I didn't feel much like sleeping. The only reason we survived the battle today was because Veshness spared us. She did that on a whim. We might not be so lucky next time. She can wipe us out pretty much whenever she wants to. As we are now, we don't have any way to stand up to her. We need to think of a countermeasure. We won't let anyone else die. Come to think of it, what was with Darumi today? She let off the handle of Veshness out of nowhere. Never expected her to get that angry at one of our enemies. She hardly ever took anything seriously last time around. I can't have her charging off recklessly like that again. We should probably have a talk with her and get her to hold back a little. Oh, this is, wow. Wow, no, we're definitely getting more Darumi in this route. This is definitely the Darumi route, dude. Holy shit, wow. I guess it makes sense, right? I think it is that like you're saving her and her having like actually getting close to death to a point where she realized that she was afraid to die, right? Like permadeath might have like affected her character. And she'll probably potentially explain it here. Is she like super pissed off that Veshness almost killed her? Or is she super pissed off that she killed those two that were holding on to each other? I don't know. But I think we're gonna have to wait and say that for next time, guys. But anyway, I hope you all enjoy this episode and are happy that Darumi is back. And I can finally stop doing all my horrible memes and jokes to piss you off. If you are, please do leave a like and a favorite. It really does help me out. And subscribe if you're not already. Become a Picky Penguin aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.